Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Um, Ziploc back again for questions. This is my Q&A. Um, I'm gonna jump right into it and start with a friend of mine, very dear friend of mine here on YouTube. Um, this guy is great. Check his channel out, Deadpoolzilla. All right, let's get to these questions. He asks me, if you could be the writer for one comic title from any company, what comic book would you want to write? Man, I love the character Deadman. I would love to write Deadman. He's a very cool character. When he's used, he's very awesome. He's rarely used though. You know, he doesn't have his own ongoing series, which I think he needs. So if there's a character I want to write for, it's definitely got to be Deadman. Deadman for sure. All right. Second question: do you think Ultron should be the villain for the Avengers movie? Uh, hmm. Yeah, either Ultron would make a good first villain. Yeah, he would make a good villain. But I was thinking of introducing something more. I don't know, maybe Thanos. I was thinking Thanos, but that'd be a real threat. Like, not that Ultron isn't a real threat, but I think Thanos will pose a very he'd be a very interesting villain. I'd love to see Thanos on the big screen. That's just my thoughts though. But yeah, if it's gonna be if they're gonna have a villain like the Mount Vernon kid said, don't make it Hulk. Make it someone like Ultron or Thanos. All right. A third question: Freddy or Jason? Oh man, I gotta go with Freddy because nightmares are they're dangerous. Nightmares can be dangerous, and when you're not in control of your dreams, it's very freaky. He can make things very freaky for you. So, Freddy. The fourth question he asks: have you heard the rumor about the Justice League Transformers comic book crossover? No, I haven't. This is my first time hearing about that. But fuck yeah, I love to see that. Bring it on. Bring it on. I love to see Transformers and Justice League crossover. Next question: Jeff Johns or Frank Miller? I say Jeff Johns because Frank Miller kind of fell off. He did some good stuff back in the day, but now he's just kind of like, I don't know. He's just, I don't know. Frank Miller really just kind of fell off. He really did. He hasn't been his best lately. And what is your favorite genre of music? I really don't have a favorite, but I do listen to. I'm gonna have to say it's a tie between metal and rap. Those two I really listen to a lot. Those are like my consistent genre of music I listen to. Thanks for the questions, though, Zilla. Appreciated them. And let's move on to a new friend. New friend. And an old friend of mine, the Mount Vernon kid, Chris. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Here we go. As a fan of the master Bruce Lee, yes I am. What are some of your movies of his? Dude, I have pretty much all of Bruce Lee's movie. Recently I bought the whole collection, so I have basically all his movies. I really do. And once I get a Blu-ray player, I'm gonna recollect them again on that. So basically, you can say I have everything. I have posters of Bruce Lee, all type of stuff of Bruce Lee. So, yep, I pretty much have all his movies. Second question he asks: as a fan of Zoids, what's your thoughts on Big Cloud and Lighter Zero? I wish. See, for Zoids, I thought the second season was okay, but I really wish they would have continued the story with those two. Big Cloud was great. I thought it was a great final battle between the Ultimate X and Bit Lighter Zero. And it was just great the way they did that. And I love the Ultimate X as an enemy. And, I love dinosaurs. So that was awesome. But, they went with different characters, which is alright. But, I love those two. That's my favorite season. Season 1 is the best to me. So, I love those two characters. Alright. This third question. As I asked Zilla, I'm asking you. Would you take Lockjaw for a walk? Yeah, why not? I don't see why not. I mean, I might as well try it, right? I mean, anything can happen. I'd be a little afraid at first, a little on edge, but I'd take him for a walk. And this final question. Are you a fan of Mega Man? Dude, am I a fan? Mega Man is one of my first one of the first Japanese characters I was introduced to. And a lot of people don't know, in Japan, Mega Man is known as Rockman. That cartoon was just great. And in the video games, Mega Man X, and then I was a little disappointed with a little bit of the recent ones, but they did a good job on trying to come up with new ideas. But I think it just didn't do as good as the old one. The classics are always the best. Those always impress me the most. And I love how they did it in Tatsunoko versus Capcom. That was great. They brought him back in there. I don't like the design they used though. I like the old classic design. When he had the helmet and the basic the laser shooter. That was great. I don't like how they made him look like a little boy and stuff like that. Just keep it basic. And if you can't update it, like they did with Iron Man, just do it like that. Keep the basic design there, but don't make it look completely out of character. So, those are the questions for part 1. I will be back for part 2 for the questions for you all. And I will see you there.